guys, this is Dr. Hub. Today we're going to look at the sexual offenses. So to begin with, we look at the IPC, and this will be the IPC 375. So what does the IPC 375 deal with? So this is nothing but the definition of rape. Next is we move on to the 376. So what are the components of the 376? So in case of 376, it includes the punishment of rape. So there is punishment of rape. And what is the punishment? There is a rigorous imprisonment. So there is a rigorous imprisonment, and this will be not less than 10 years. So it will be greater than 10 years, and it may be extended to lifetime. So it can be to the lifetime. And what is the type of offense? The offense will be the cognizable as well as it will be non-bailable. So in case the person committing the offense of rape is under 16 years of age. So if the person is under 16 years of age, so here again there is a rigorous imprisonment, and it should be not less than 20 years. So rigorous imprisonment of not less than 20 years. So it may be greater than 20 years. And here it is cognizable and non-bailable. So what is meant by 16 year? It is basically person committing an offense of rape on a woman under 16 years. So the 16 years is the woman's age. So the woman less than 16 years of age. So there is a rigorous imprisonment of greater than 20 years. It is a cognizable as well as non-bailable offense. Then we move on to the 376A. So under 376A, the person committing an offense of rape and inflicting injuries. So there is rape as well as inflicting injuries to the which cause death. So there is inflicting injuries which cause death. So you give injuries which cause death or cause a woman to be in a vegetative state, or in case the woman is in vegetative state. So in such cases, what happens is the punishment is again a rigorous imprisonment, RI, writing in short, rigorous imprisonment of greater than 20 years. And this can, what it does, it can extend up to imprisonment. So it can be imprisonment or with death, or even death can be given. Next, what type of offense is this? So the type of offenses, it is cognizable and non-bailable. It is cognizable as well as it is non-bailable. Then we look at the 376AB. So what is happening in case of 376AB? So 376AB, the person is committing the offense of rape on a woman under 12 years of age. So this will be a woman less than 12 years. So less than 12 years woman. And this again includes a rigorous imprisonment of greater than 20 years, which may extend to imprisonment, so 20 years. So it can also lead to imprisonment, and or it can also lead to, can be sent to death. So this is again what type of offense? It is nothing but it is a cognizable offense as well as it is NB, that is non-bailable. Next we move on to the 376B. So 376B means that there is a sexual intercourse by the husband upon his wife during separation. So husband on the wife, and this is during separation. And what is the punishment here? It is an imprisonment. So there is imprisonment, and this is greater than 2 years, not less than 2 years, but which may extend up to 10 years and with a fine. So it can extend up to 7 years, and there can also be presence of fine. So what type of offense is this? So this is basically a cognizable. It is a cognizable offense, and this is on a complaint of the victim. cognizable based on the complaint of the victim. And then it is known as bailable offense. It is a bailable offense. Next we look at the 376. So what happens to the 376, and it is C. So 376 is sexual intercourse by a person in authority. It is by a person in authority, and say police officer, public servant, or member of the armed forces. So it can be the police officer, it can be a public servant, or the member of armed forces. So armed forces, or management or staff of a jail or remand home or other places of custody and management, or a staff at the hospital, or it can also be a staff of the hospital. And this is who induces or seduces any female inmate. So in case of induces or seduces any female inmate of such jail, remand home, place or institution to have a sexual intercourse with him. And such sexual offences are not amounting to the such sexual intercourse not amounting to the offence of rape. So it is not amounting to the offence of rape. So 376C is basically of anyone with power. So authority, PO, that is police officer, public servants, armed forces, staff of hospital. So and it doesn't amount to the offence of rape. So here what happens is, what is the punishment? The punishment in such cases is that there is again a rigorous imprisonment, and it is greater than 5 years, and it can extend up to 10 years, and there can also be fine. So what is the condition here? The type of offence, it is cognizable, and it is cognizable as well as it is NB, that is non-bailable. Next is we look at 376D. So what is happening in 376D? It is 376D refers to the gang rape, and here there is a rigorous imprisonment, and it is greater than 20 years, which can extend up to the imprisonment or to life. Imprisonment to life and with a fine. So it can also be including a fine. So this is basically it is a cognizable as well as non-bailable. It is cognizable as well as it is non-bailable. Next is we move on to the 376DA. So 376CDA, it refers to a gang rape on a woman. It is again a gang rape, and this will be on a woman less than 16 years of age. And there is a rigorous imprisonment for life. So this rigorous imprisonment. So rigorous imprisonment for life, as well as there is a fine. And it is what type of offence is it? It is a cognizable, and it is non-bailable offence. Then we move on to the 376DB. So what's happening in 376DB? So in terms of 376DB, it is nothing but it is a gang rape on women under 12 years of age, and this is again there is imprisonment for life, as well as the imprisonment for life, there is fine, as well as with death. So here it is nothing but a cognizable and a non-bailable offence. Next we move on to the 376E. 376E is for the repeated offenders. So it is repeated offenders, and here the imprisonment for life or death. So it includes the imprisonment for life as well as death, and this is nothing but a cognizable as well as non-bailable offence. Lastly we move on to 354. 354 is nothing but an indecent assault. There is a indecent assault, and it can also lead to the outrage of modesty. So here it involves the imprisonment up to 12 years. So there is imprisonment of greater than 2 years for up to, imprisonment for up to, so it is up to 2 years. So imprisonment up to 2 years, and it can also include a fine. So what type of offense is this? It is a cognizable and it is non-bailable. It is cognizable as well as non-bailable offense. So this is all in accordance to the Criminal Law Amendment Bill. So this is with respect to the Criminal Law, that is the amendment or the bill, that is 2018. To learn and grow daily like this, please do subscribe.